Now let's turn to Angela Wu for the latest corporate news making an impact in China. Hello, Angela.
Hello, Qinyi. Topping this week's corporate news, a deal to make parts for the Airbus A320 marks Shanghai's first cooperation with the aircraft giant. The Shanghai Aircraft Manufacturing Factory signed a production contract with Europe's Airbus to make parts for cabin door frames. Airbus is considering a Chinese production site for its A320 family single-aisle aircraft, which would make it the first assembly plant outside Europe. Shanghai is now competing for the deal with Tianjin, Xi'an, and Zhuhai. Staying with the aviation industry, China's rapidly growing demand for freight services has prompted many global air cargo carriers to expand their business scope. Emirates Sky Cargo, a subsidiary of Emirates Airlines, has just launched daily cargo services from Shanghai to Beijing. Emirates Sky Cargo's business income in the first half of 2005 increased a third against the same period in 2004, while its handling capacity has jumped 20%. Cargo traffic in China totaled more than 3 million tons last year. The country's aviation authority said it expects the volume to double over the next 5 years. Shifting to petrochemicals, China has been rated as the fastest growing market for polyethylene products in the world. ICIS, the world's largest information provider for the oil and chemical industries, says that's reflected in domestic prices. Due to supply shortages, the PE prices in China has increased to more than 11,000 yuan per ton, 3% higher than the global average. The assessment of the London-based chemical marketing intelligence giant are widely used as a price indicator in global markets. Turning to the finance industry, HSBC has just released its first mutual fund venture in Shanghai. It is also one of the largest of its kind in the Chinese mainland. With a registered capital of 200 million yuan, the HSBC venture is 51% owned by Shanqi Trust and Investment Corporation. It will be headquartered in Shanghai and market the fund through a network of local banks. Since early last year, many international financial giants such as Credit Suisse, Schroders, and Prudential Financial have set up joint venture funds in China. Currently, nearly half of the approved 53 players in the Chinese fund market are backed by overseas capital. Turning to the home furnishing industry, less than a year after acquiring rival OBI's China business, B&Q is trotting out new sales tactics to maintain its number one position in the country's home improvement market. The retailer says it has introduced soft furnishings such as curtains and tablecloths to its stores in China. Soft decor and hard decor products now account for half of each of their product displays. B&Q runs 48 outlets across the country and another 50 are due to open by 2009. Meanwhile, U.S.-based Home Depot, Inc., the world's largest home improvement retailer, is in talks to buy Shanghai-based decoration company Orient Home. China's home furnishing market hit 20 billion yuan a year in 2005 and is increasing at a rate of 30% annually. Finally, the health industry. Bausch & Lomb says China users of a popular contact lens solution need not be alarmed by the claims of Singaporean doctors. The solution was recently linked with fungal infections in Singapore, but Bausch & Lomb says supplies in China are 98% locally made and different from Singapore's stocks. Bausch & Lomb suspended the sale of the product in Singapore and sent experts to help with the investigation. So far, no extraordinary fungal corneal infections have been reported in Shanghai. That's all we have time for this week from the Corporate Circle. I'm Angela Wu. Back to you, Chini.
Thanks. That was Angela Wu updating us on the latest corporate news in China.